Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Coach Beasley coming to you with next in our lecture series here. We're going to talk about today text, um, layer effects, and filters. So we're going to go over first a quick, we're going to go over this presentation here. When I finish with this, we'll go over a quick tutorial style type lesson on typography and then how it relates into Photoshop with using text in there, whether it's a good idea or not, and what you're going to use it for, and stuff like that. And then padded with that, we're going to talk about text effects. Essentially, you have this thing called layer effects that you can do. With layer effects, a lot of times you're applying them to text because of the ease of the application. It's not the only set of filters that are there within the Photoshop world, but it is a good set of filters to kind of get started with for getting a lot of your things that you want done. Not just the text, you can apply it to mostly anything that's in a layer. It's just with text, it's kind of easy to demonstrate and show to you. Then we're going to get into the filter application. And when it comes to filters, the complicated part is what you do to get to a particular goal. So you can use a different combination of filters together to get to a particular point. That's not what we're going to do. We're not going to show you how all these filters work because there's too damn many of them and it would take way too long. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through showing you how you apply filters, different ways, how to do something like protecting your layers so you don't apply the filter directly to it. And then just a couple little mini projects to show you how, or at least one, to show you how you can apply filters in a particular way to get to a particular goal. And you'll see how that works in. And then the rest is going to be your experimentation of things. All right. So to get started here, let's go through this presentation real quick. So uh, now it wants to act up. Let's go back. Okay. So now we're going to be talking about text, layer effects, and filtering here. So the idea is, or the learning objectives is to create and manipulate text, utilizing filters, applying different layer effects, and then combining those things together to get the ultimate result of what you want. So with typography, that word typography, and I'll show you a Wikipedia link and I'll put it up in the group in the Blackboard so you could see it. But typography is the art of using text to represent your idea. So it's not just putting the words on the paper, but it's what the letters look like. That can be important for being able to read it, whether it's from a distance or close up, whether you want it to look fancy or look lazy or look whimsical or look happy. You can create a mood just by the font choice that you come up with. It is very important in design to learn how to use text properly, specifically using the particular shapes of the letters properly to convey your idea. And it takes some practice with it. It's not going to be um how can I say it? It's not going to be anything that's easy. It comes with experience. You have to keep at it to try to make the right choices with what you're doing. Some text properties that we will be talking about, anti-aliasing. I think I mentioned it before, but I'll emphasize it again. It's basically when you're going from one shape to another or one color change to another in a pixel-based program. Anti-aliasing is right along the edges of those shapes or objects. It's the pixels combining the colors together, the object's color and whatever's directly behind it. Open type features. We're going to be looking at some of them. They're kind of difficult in Photoshop to kind of display to you, whereas other programs like Illustrator and InDesign a little bit more with their type engines where you can display a little bit better some of those different open type features. Then you got the basic things like tracking, kerning, leading, uh, baseline adjustments, or baseline shift and things like that. And alignment that we'll talk about, and I'll show you that's going to transfer to other programs as well, for the way that they look. And then we'll talk about, the actual text layer itself and what you could do once you put the text onto a page in Photoshop here. Um, Typography's best practices, font selection, choosing between serif and sans serif, and I'll show you more than tell you that difference so you can see them kind of side by side. Um, consider display fonts for headlines. It's basically display fonts are a group of fonts that look better when they're larger letters than if they're smaller. That keep it simple. And we'll talk about, choosing the correct typeface for whatever your desired thing is and the different formatting options that are available. Layer effects. Now, when we get into the layer effect part, um, we're going to talk about the different layer effects that are available. There are a bunch of them. And again, they can be combined together just like the filters. So we're not going to talk about specifically every one of the layer effects because, again, it'll take way too long to talk about that. It's going to be more you're experimenting with things. This is the grouping of the different layer effects that you're looking at right now, um, to give you kind of an idea of what each individual kind of group section does. And they kind of give you an one of the particular layer effects, like drop shadow adds a depth, where inner shadow creates, subtle dimension to things, glow effects, outer glow versus inner glow, what it does, bevel and emboss versus satin, it just giving you kind of an idea of what some of these things can do, not the end all be all. Um, They call these advanced layer effects. They're just another set of layer effects that are going to be there. You got overlays for patterns, gradients, and colors. You got a stroke and contour, which gives a little bit of edge definition. You have textures that you can apply. Most of these things are going to require you to get some outside sources, like for instance, with the patterns and the texture and the gradients, you can actually go and get files from third parties and import them in and have them be available for you to use, like patterns. There's actually pattern tiles you can go and get free and paid for. There's gradients that you can go and get free and paid for and actually use it to apply onto anything. So that's what that's kind of bleeding into. And there we go. Working with different layer styles. You have different style settings that you can apply that kind of work on every one of the layer styles. And then each individual layer style has its own unique set of options that you can apply to get what you want out of it. And you can apply them in combination with each other, and in that combination, you're going to get a final result. If you've seen text that looks like it's on fire, or that it's made of ice, or made of metal, or something like that, you've seen the layer effects in action. It's just a matter of the application, how you apply it to get what you want. And there's tons of tutorials that are out there on YouTube and on the good old internet that you can look up. Text effects in Photoshop. That's exactly what to look for. Text effects in Photoshop. See what you find, because there's a bunch of them. Now, filters. Again, like I mentioned before, there's a ton of these things. We can't go through all of them. These are kind of some categories with some of the filters, not all of them. There's blur-based filters to soften the image. There's sharpening filters to enhance the image to make it look like it's clearer, but it's kind of a trick. I'll try to explain that as I go along. There's artistic-based filters that allow you to get a more of a painted look, or colored pencil, or oil painting kind of look to your image, to your photo, or whatever that you're working on. That can be kind of cool. There's distortion filters that will completely distort and mess up the picture to where it doesn't look like it's the picture anymore. And then there's texture filters that you can use to apply to get texture applied to things, like your text, for instance. If you wanted the text to look like it had fur on it, or look like it was made of wood, just thinking off the top of my head, there's filters for doing that. And it may not be just one, it may be a couple of them that you'll have to employ, to get the result. Now, smart filters. Let's talk about that real quick. Smart filters are not a particular filter. The idea of smart filtering is protecting the object that you're applying the filter to. That's really what you're doing. In the past, filter application was very destructive, meaning that when I applied a filter to a thing, that thing has now been completely distorted and has changed from what it used to be. And all the pixel information that was there has been changed to this new thing with this application on it. The problem that happened in the past is that if you made a mistake, you could not undo it. So if you applied a filter, saved your file, closed the whole file up, and then came back to that file later and realized, oh, that filter application was a mistake, there was no way to fix that or correct that. So now you have a way of doing that by applying what is called smart filtering. You'll also hear the term smart objects. You'll also hear the term smart layer. Yeah, smart object, smart layer, smart filtering. They're all talking about the same thing, protecting the object that you're applying the filter to. So this way you can apply that filter plus others in a protective way to keep from destroying the original data. So this way, if you change your mind, you can always change things, change the filter application, remove it completely, replace it with something different, and get a completely different thing happening. That's what that's for. Practical uses of filters, image enhancements and special effects. These are kind of standard things. You're either trying to make the picture better than what you had it from the beginning, or you're trying to do something real weird to it, to give it something different than it had before. Some different types of distortions or anything like that. All right, so the rest of this presentation just goes into our assessments and what's next, so we can bypass this and close up. Thank you. Go away.